you try double running?
Try again.
Drexal.
Female unit, try again. Had a female officer coming in, try again.
Yeah, somebody's 82 in Drexal. I don't know who it is.
Alright, who's at 82nd and Drexal? Drexal and 82nd. Is that what we heard, 82nd and Drexal? I have 663 Charlie over there. Can we get another car over there just in case? 663 Charlie's over there. 82nd and Drexal.
Stop firing, please!
10-1, 82nd and Drexal. 10-1, 10-1, 82nd and Drexal. Shots fired at the police. All units head over there. 82nd and Drexal. 10-1, shots fired at the police. All units, 62nd and Drexal. Shots fired at the police. We have the 10-1. Do we need an ambulance?
82nd.
We're rolling an ambulance for 82nd and Drexal. We are rolling an ambulance. 663 Charlie here. We have an officer shot. 10-1, 82nd and Drexal. Officer shot, 82nd and Drexal. 10-1. All units head over there. 82nd and Drexal.
I can't get my partner. I'll go upstairs. Roll the SWAT team. Roll the SWAT team.
Alright, 10-4. All units head over there. 663 Charlie. We're rolling an ambulance for your partner.
X-ray 642, so on.
All units head over there. We're going to keep the air clear.
Just 3-7 for the ambulance.
Ambulance is rolling for 663 Charlie. Ambulance is rolling. We have an officer shot. 663 Charlie. Go ahead. You have the air. Are you running behind anybody?
Yeah, Drexal.
82nd and Drexal, 632. I see you pulling up. What do we have? Where's the officer that's down?
We're on the second floor. Hurry up.
All right. What's the good location? I heard second floor. What's a good location for the second floor? Did somebody say they're on the second floor? I need a good address.
What's the better address?
663 Charlie. I'm getting 8210 South Drexal. One citizen is giving us 8210 South Drexal. There was one shot fired. Believes that the police is on scene. 8210 South Drexal. 663 Charlie. Where is the PO shot?
Well, they can't start rolling that PO to the hospital.
What now?
All right, 632. 632. Did we find the officer that's down? Can we start self-transporting?
My partner's not reported. They're taking over the university.
There's people road. There's people road.
We're going to UFC. We're going to UFC. We're self-transporting. 663 Charlie. You have your partner.
Clear the street.
All units, clear the street. 663 Charlie is going to be self-transporting.
Clear the street.
Clear the street. Clear the street. We're going to UFC. 663 Charlie. I need somebody to ride with 663 Charlie. All right. 423, I see you on scene. 423, can you please find 63 Charlie? See if you're going to be self-transporting. Can you please head over there with them?
Get out the street! Get out the street!
Let's clear the street. Let's clear the street, everybody. Let's clear the street, okay? We're clearing the street.
What's the direction?
Oh, get some PO on the middle of the street. That's awful.
All units, I need to hear from the police PO that's transporting. What street are you taking?
Street goes down. Clear the street.
Which direction is he going? Southbound. Get out the street.
Going southbound. Are we on Drexal or are we on Cottage already?
What? There's male black wearing all gray jumpsuits, gray windbreaker, gray jogging pants.
All right, we have a male black wearing an all gray jumpsuit. Who has the officer? I need directions for the officer. Which way are we going to UFC? Who has the officer?
Northbound Cottage.
Northbound on Cottage.
I'm in the vehicle.
All right, we're taking northbound on Cottage all the way to what, 55th or 57?
Where's he at now? Where's he at?
Somebody said northbound. Northbound on Cottage, I need to know where the PO shot is at so we can start clearing the street. 663 Charlie, do you have the PO? I see your GPS. Is that you with the PO?
Boy, we're following them. We're past these 79 right now. We're northbound, still on Cottage.
Yeah, 79 northbound on Cottage.
How did you close on 74th? How did you close on 74th?
All right, Cottage is closed at 74. Charlie, go ahead.
Fire up to the house. We cleared the house. They ran out the back.
Do you have an address?
Let's let the 3rd District know we're coming.
know.
Real discretion.
All right. 663 Charlie, where are you at now with the PO?
Going west on 78 Drexal County. Come on, get the helicopter up. Shoot, we're up. We're overhead. What are we looking for? Where are we looking?
All right, 663
A2
Charlie.
in Drexal area. A2 in Drexal area in the alley. 4261 Charlie. The house. One's a rifle, one's a pistol. The whole apartment's cleared. We just entered the area. He might have gone out to the back in the alley.
All right, so we have one male that might have ran up from the back in the alley, 82nd and Drexel, armed with one rifle, one pistol. Can I get a description? Somebody else had said a gray jumpsuit.
7-1 back in
Where is the PO? Which direction? Where are you at?
7-1 Cottage.
North Island Cottage, past 71st.
63 Charlie.
Charlie, go ahead.
8210 South Drexel. The address? Hey, roll me an ambulance for myself, please.
All right, 663 Charlie, we're going to roll an ambulance for you. You're at 8210 Drexel.
For male black, all black, black, male black was a shooter with a rifle, wearing all black, dark skin, and they fled out the back door.
All right, for the shooter, we have a male black, dark skin. He ran through the back, 8210 Drexel. Red.
Vehicle's on fire! Oh, you're trying to
fire. Which car is on fire? Where are you on fire? Where is the car on fire?
The shots are going north. I got it. Stop. Transport vehicle. Stop on 6-1.
The transport vehicle is on fire.
Transport vehicle.
And the car is on fire.
Slow down.
Yeah.
All right. Slow down. Unit that's
Fire. Pull it over. We got to put her in a different squad car.
All right. Are you at 61st?
Pull over.
All right. The car with the PO, you're going to pull over. We're going to get another squad. Where are you? This is 63 Charlie. Right now.
Squad, I'm pulling out. This is 663. We got to get the officer in another squad.
Okay. Where are you at? 59? Are you at 59 in Cottage?
59 in Cottage.
59 in Cottage. 59 in Cottage. That's where we have the officer. 421. Are you there? Can you please take over? 421. Are you good to take over with the PO?
421. Where is
59 in Drexel, 59 in correction.
59. They're going to transport the PO to a different vehicle and they're going to head back to the hospital.
off the street. Squad, we're going. We're headed back to the hospital. Back in motion, squad.
663 Adam. We have a PO. We're northbound.
All right, 10-4.
The vehicle back to the hospital.
663 Adam, go ahead. You're going northbound, proceeding northbound on Cottage from 59.
Slow down.
We're getting out. We're going in. We're going.
All right, going in with the officer.
699.
699.
What is the condition of the officer at this point?
Last thing I heard was unresponsive.
Okay, I want the whole block of 82nd Street is ours. And I need every other unit that's coming here. They're on the peripherals looking through backyards looking for this offender. So hopping fences are going through.
All right, so for all you...
Does the first see anything?
Start checking the backyards. We have a male black, dark skin, all black clothing, armed with a rifle. And he had dreads.
Yeah, get the description out, please.
663 Charlie, correct. 663 Charlie, correct me if I'm wrong. For the offender, we have a male black, dark skin, dreads, wearing all black clothing, correct? And somebody said it was kind of like a jumpsuit and overall for the offender? And he ran from one of the backyards, 8210 South Drexal area. Is the PO inside the hospital?
Car 42, show me going to Drexel.
All right, 10-4.
4261 from a reroute buses on 83rd.
4261 to 4, we're going to reroute buses.
600.
600?
Squad, show me going to the hospital. University of Chicago, correct?
Correct, UOC.
And 610 again, I know it's chaotic. I need a K9 unit if you have one available. X-ray 642 has the apartment secure. We got an AR pistol and a Glock with a drum magazine in the bedroom. Nobody's touching anything that's securing that apartment. And we still looking for the self-defenders.
Have a radio. We can have a K9 out there to assist.
All right, 10-4. We did order a K9 also on our end, but you can head over there. You're probably closer, UFC Chicago. And then for this apartment that we're checking, is it going to be 8210?
4261 Charlie.
4261 Charlie?
Hey, sorry, we got a lot of Cook County sheriffs down here. Do they have a K9 available?
Do we have Cook County on Zone A? Cook County on Zone A?
We got a K9.
Cook County. Do you have K9 on scene? Cook County K9 in route 10-4.
K9. Be about 10 minutes out.
K9.
All right, all units. I know this is very, very chaotic. We all need the air, but let's try to listen so that all transmissions can be heard. Cook County K9 is en route, gave an ETA of 10 minutes, and we're going to 8210 South Drexel. Was that apartment 2? For the K9?
463 Charlie. I got ISP K9 at 83 in Cottage right now.
All right, 10-4. 83 in Cottage for K9. I'm going to get to the offender.
Squad from ISP. We have 2 K9s en route. They should be there within 2-3 minutes.
All right, 10-4. ISP has 2 K9s en route also. 2 to 3 minutes out.
I think, Matt. What's that, the Swift?
All right, for the offender, we have a male black, dreads, dark skin, wearing all black clothing, like a jumpsuit overall style.
Face got orange red. So if the FPSC room can see anybody on Cottage, anywhere in the area on fire, let us know.
602 Sam, did you copy? Let us know if you see anything. 663 Charlie, the officer that's on scene. 663 Charlie. Who's with 663 Charlie?
Ron Dredd. 663 Eddie, I'm on Drexal on 82nd.
All right, 10-4. Can you please just check with Charlie that I got all the descriptions accurate? We have a male black, dark skin, long dreads, all black clothing, like a jumpsuit style.
510.
510.
510 o'clock.
453.
Just offender.
So you're talking about the offender. Okay, 699. Go ahead.
I need one car at 82nd and one car at 83rd. Every thing is contained from inside the house at 8210, so it's all being watched by an officer. I'll give you that information in a minute. Who's the sergeant on scene assigned to this? And then give me the paper card that's assigned to this at 8210.
All right, 10-4. 424, are you on Drexel? 424?
424.
424, can you please take the paper?
10-4. Ron Chip Dredd.
I had an officer talking about the offender.
5 o'clock. Yeah, blonde Chip Dredd. Again, blonde Chip Dredd.
All right, for the
Can we
offender,
get a name on this possible offender?
Does anybody have the name?
We're all great.
All right. Do we have 2 offenders? Is this second one wearing all gray? Or the one offender was wearing gray, not black?
One wearing long dreads, wearing all gray. That's one, and then the other one I'm not sure what the description is.
All right. So first, the correction on the offender. It's going to be a male, long dreads with blonde tips, and he was wearing all gray for the offender. And then 424, you can take a disregard on that.
218, we need people to yard. 8218. 8215.
Let's get some cars. 8218. Let's get some cars over there. Is that Drexel? Somebody said 8218. Was that 8218 on Drexel for more cars in the yard?
Might be Maryland. Maryland is Drexel. Hold on. Black, look here.
All right, 10-4. We have the air is clear. The air is clear. If you have an emergency, we're going to keep the air clear for the units on Drexel.
520, here's, we got a male and a female detained.
All right, 10-4. We have 1 male and 1 female detained.
699. I'm Maryland.
69?
Do I have my officers at 82nd Drexel watching the crime scene from there, and do I have them at 83rd Drexel watching the crime scene? So I have cars there.
Do we have anybody at 82nd and Drexel?
Well, we're 8215 Maryland. 4261, sorry, Krystal.
Go ahead, 4261.
None of those 2 people they can't have dreadlocks.
All right, 10-4. None of the 2 detained have dreadlocks.
And then 699, I need anybody who has squad cars on 82nd Street start moving them out. I got SWAT. They're going to start clearing some stuff in case we need an ambulance for anybody else. Let's start moving our cars off from under in there so we can get egress to the ambulances.
All right, 10-4. For the units, if your car is on 82nd and Drexel, please move your car. 82nd and Drexel, that street needs to be clear, okay? 82nd and Drexel for SWAT, and in case we need another ambulance. And 424, take a disregard on the paper. 624, can you please take the paper?
624.
Thank you.
4261.
4261.
420, I got my SPK now, unless they have any second Drexel, whatever we need.
You got a pop on 83rd and Ingleside. Can anybody identify this guy?
83rd and Ingleside. Was that 4261 with the one on 83rd and Ingleside?
4261, yeah. We got possible. Can anybody come on identify this guy?
All right, 10-4. 4261 has a possible 83rd and Ingleside. Who can go and identify him?
The vehicle 7924 moved the vehicle from the intersection so the rest of the cars can get through.
7924, you need to move your car. And again, 4261 has one possible 83rd and Ingleside. Who can identify? 663 Charlie.
699.
699.
Okay, 2 officers, I want them here with me at 8210 on Drexel because they're going to be going up and down the block, make sure people aren't popping out of their house. You're just walking around.
843. Have the owner of 8300. We got one in his custody in the car.
All right, for the unit, try again about 8300. What about the owner?
Who's ever driving 8300, we got one in their vehicle.
Right, Whoever's driving 8300, they have one in your car. And 699 needs 2 officers at 8210 South Drexel. Who can cover that house?
62, we're over here.
620. 410, go ahead.
And leave with the other PO to the hospital. Can they clear out 82nd Street?
Charlie is in the
We're going to need
ambulance to be moved out. 82nd Street at Maryland. He's clear.
All right, for the units, 82nd and Drexel, 82nd and Maryland needs to be clear. We have 663 Charlie going to the hospital also with the ambulance. Is he also shot?
42. Okay, there. 4261 Charlie. I need someone to come and ID this person. 83rd and Drexel. From the TAC team.
All right, 699.
Go ahead, I don't know what TAC unit there. I don't want to give her name over the air, but I believe that officer was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital who could possibly identify anybody. So for right now, just hold on to them and I'll get some direction from detectives.
All right, so for 42. Copy. Hold them as of right now. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that can identify them. Okay, just hold them. 699 X-ray. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said he's red, black, olive gray, dreads, black shoes, and he's shot from the bedroom spot. Real quick, hey, did he have an ankle monitor, and did he have like playing cards on his jacket? And was he wearing a black jacket?
All right, did the offender had playing cards on his jacket and an ankle monitor?
Well, he had a black jacket. We don't know if he had an ankle monitor squat.
All right,
did he about like 6'1", 6'2"? Well, you guys get the location for the arrest.
All right, who's going with the second half of 663 Charlie to the hospital?
661 Charlie. Hey, let me get a mobile with that unit, or with the TAC team.
4261 for the mobile.
4261 Charlie. Let me get a mobile with TAC team officers. I'm going to send them a picture of the guy we got.
Who's with 663 Charlie, the second officer?
4262.
4261 Charlie, the second half of 663 Charlie is en route to the hospital.
4262, real quick.
4262, go ahead.
I'm here with county. They have with state. They have 2 more dogs. Do we get anywhere else around here?
All right, you can see 699. 699. 699, we have Cook County on scene with more canines. Where do you need them?
699, what's up?
We have Cook County on scene with canines. Where would you like them?
Let's bring them over here to 8210, and we'll start from here, okay?
All right, 10-4. 4262, did you copy? Head over to 8210 on Drexel.
10-4.
4 Charlie. 99 on 83rd and Ingleside right now.
I had multiple units. Who's at 89?
89 on Ingleside right now. 83rd and Ingleside.
All right, we have a K9 at 89 and 83rd in Ingleside.
408 Charlie.
408 Charlie.
Yeah, just for information, this is apprehended. They were at 8219 South Maryland on that property when they were apprehended.
All right, 10-4 for the one possible 8219 South Maryland.
408 Eddie.
408 Eddie.
Can you see if the helicopter can shine above where these two are apprehended? There's a little cut in the ceiling here. One of the traps to get on the roof. It's kind of pushed up.
PH1 on zone 8.
Town 4, just give me the address. What's the exact address?
82.
See Maryland, I'm going to shine my light here, right above.
8219 South Maryland, they're shining the light.
Yeah, they were between the buildings 8215 and 8219.
I have multiple.
We'll have the light on it in 10 seconds.
Just so you know, SWAT is on scene. They're going to clear the rest of the apartment building, make sure this person didn't clean back words into it. So for right now, the apartment building's off limits, and you just have 2 officers watching front and the back, and scene securing in there, 2 weapons in there.
All right, 10-4. And then which unit went with 663 Charlie in the ambulance?
3578 Adam.
8578 Adam?
3578 Adam.
3578 Adam, 10-4. Is he also shot?
Negative.
All right, 10-4.
Do we also have another at 83rd and Drexel?
Try again.
We have another possible at 83 and Drexel.
Who's with the other possible at 83rd and Drexel?
864 David.
All right, 10-4. 864 David is at 83rd and Drexel.
X-ray 642.
X-ray 642.
Can I mobile with my partner because we have one to go to the area?
All right, X-ray 642 for the mobile with the partner, with your partner.
613.
X-ray.
Give me a call. Go to the area. You can identify them.
Again, which unit on scene can possibly identify these possible offenders?
Anybody from the 663 team?
All right, does anybody from the 663 team besides 663 Charlie, can any of you identify the offender?
Most of them went to the hospital. I just need one of them to come to 83rd and Drexel so we can at least have one of their members can identify that went in on this job.
Do we have any
620 but if we can either heal them, take them to the area.
All right,
634 shows.
We don't have anyone that can identify them. For now, you can take them to the area. And which sergeant was giving me this directive again, that they can be taken to the area?
620 Adam Squad, yeah. If they can't ID them, take them to the area.
All right, 10-4. For all units, if you have a possible, unfortunately right now we're not able to ID them, take them to the area for 620 Adam. If you have a possible, take them to the area.
632 to the area, 549 on mileage.
Who's going with one?
634 to the area with one female, 549 on the miles.
All right, 634, 10-4, we got you going in with one female to the area. Next unit.
224.
PH2, the rooftops of 8219 South Maryland, the rooftop north, rooftop south, they're clear. They are clear.
All right, 10-4, for the unit that had the one was asking about 8219 Maryland, the rooftop is clear.
Well, thank you. 724.
724.
Notify the units on Ingleside that we're going to be going through the west side, doing a yard-to-yard, west side of the street from 83rd going northbound.
All right, 10-4. For the units, be advised, we have a unit that's going to be checking yard-to-yard on Maryland and 83rd going northbound. Northbound on Maryland from 83rd checking yard-to-yard.
We're going to be doing a canine search yard-to-yard, so I tell the officers to be cautious.
And again, all units use caution. They're going to be doing a K9 search, yard-to-yard, going northbound on Maryland from 83rd.
Sheriff Police on his own.
Chicago Police, go ahead. Was that UFC on zone 8?
864 David.
864, David.
We get a transport car for Central, possible.
Can we get a car with 864, David, 83 and Drexel for a possible transport car?
4261 Charlie. I got her name. What is possible on the 83rd and Ingleside.
4261.
Please stand by for that. Stand by. Stand by.
10-4. And again, 864 David is at 83 and Drexel. If you're able to assist with the transport to the area, let us know.
Hey, Squad, where do we got officers at doing the search?
Last I heard with the K-9 search, they were going northbound on Maryland from 83rd. They were going to be doing yard to yard.
Yeah, we'll catch up to 699.
699.
I know we had the one officer obviously go to USC. Where did the second officer go?
All right, looks like they went to University of Chicago also.
4575 Adam.
4575 Adam.
We're passing up 60th and Cottage with that officer.
10-4, passing 60th on Cottage with the officer. What are his injuries?
Sure, his injuries are my partner's in the ambulance, but I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
10-4, thank you.
So who's in the ambulance now?
4575 Adam is with 663 Charlie, the second officer.
Okay, I send my paper card to me at 8210. Whoever you assign, I need him over here, please. 613 midnight, we'll take this one. Okay, first one.
All right, 624, you're the paper card. Can you head over to 8210, South Drexel? Somebody came up volunteering.
500 X-ray, 613 midnight, we'll take this one.
All right, 10-4.
First watch. Squad, you assign a first watch car to that paper. 613, we'll take it.
10-4. We have 613 as the paper car now. 613, can you make 699, 8210 South Drexel?
Walking up now. 290.
290?
4290. Can we have somebody block this westbound traffic? There's all kinds of traffic coming through on 83rd Street.
All right, we need somebody blocking westbound traffic at 83rd. Who's over there on 83rd and Drexel, Maryland area?
And from east of Ingleside, just have them stop it from at least there, if not a block further down.
All right, 411, are you blocking westbound traffic on 83rd?
Yeah, I can block you.
All right, 411, 10-4, we got you blocking westbound traffic, westbound on 83rd and Ellis, 411.
642.
42 unit coming in?
642. Hey, squad, can we extend this crime scene from 82nd down to Cottage? Could we need to clear the street? Till we get a command van down here.
All right, 10-4.
513.
Jumping down the street. Anybody walking down the street gets accompanied by an officer.
513, I heard you. Go ahead.
83rd Maryland, we have a possible male black pants, dread with blonde tips at the end.
All right, 10-4. Can you take them to the area? 513, did you copy?
500 answer, yeah. Take them to the area.
All right, the phone.
All right, 513, 10-4. All right, and again, I had a sergeant saying to extend the crime scene. What are we covering? What are we extending to? Tell me what needs to be blocked off.
500 X-ray. What do you think they're doing, Charlie?
I heard 500 X-ray.
The crime scene we need extended to Cottage. However, we need all the police and fire vehicles off of 82nd Street.
All right, 10-4. We need 82nd Street clear from what? Ellis to Cottage?
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, 10-4. All units on the 10-1. We need 82nd clear from Ellis to Cottage. We need 82nd Street clear from Ellis to Cottage. If you have your car there, please move it.
510 squad.
510.
Just for clarification, we have a possible at 83rd and Drexel. Are we taking any possibles that have not been identified one way or the other? Are we taking them straight to the area?
That is a 10-4. For 620 Adam, that's what we're doing right now. Both officers that were initially involved had to be transported to the hospital.
X-ray 642.
X-ray 642.
So we're taking one in, 215.
And who are you transporting this one for? Is this the one for 864 David?
Yeah, well, we got a possible we're going to go to the area.
All right, 10-4. X-ray 642, got you going to 2228. 500 X-ray, go ahead.
Yeah, just out of precaution purposes, anybody shows up at the hospital shot, make sure we get on that right away.
10-4, will do. Next unit.
X-ray 641.
X-ray 641.
Well, so we relocating the UFC with my other half. He's with the shot officer.
All right, 10-4. And X-ray 641.
Clarify for me. Do we have two officer shot or do we have one officer shot? Please clarify for me.
As far as I know right now, it's only one officer shot. Half of 663 Charlie. And the
All right,
other
thank you very much.
half,
Do we have a spot cleared for command van and all media, the stage and all that? Do we have a spot cleared out for that? I'm sorry to get to you about that late. I'm just trying to run this scene, so I couldn't get you right away.
all right, no problem. Do we have another available sergeant on scene that can advise us where there's a clear area where SWAT and media can please?
A3 Cottage, this parking lot right here.
All right, what parking lot? Southwest?
A3 Cottage, at the,
864, David, we got a case for me?
somebody for a second spot.
No problem. 83rd and Cottage in the parking lot. That's what we have right now for a staging area for command van. Again, 83rd and Cottage in the parking lot. And we still need a transfer for 864 David. 83rd and Drexel.
8149 Cottage.
What is that? 8149 Cottage.
It's an empty parking lot right here.
All right, so 10-4. It's going to be the parking lot, 8149 South Cottage. That's going to be the staging area for the command van.
599.
599.
One of my cars is over here from 5 to come through this transport over here at from 83rd and Drexel. There should be some cars over here still, and I need one of them to do this transport to there.
All right.
511 transport.
511 Robert, 10-4. 511 Robert, 10.
60 Adam 62.
Disregard. 60 Adam 52.
Yeah, I'm with 663 and 663 Charlie. 663 Charlie, other half, his injuries are just observation as of now.
All right, 10-4. Can you call the station, please? Can you call the zone?
Yeah, have we established command van yet and station area for the media? Because if not, they can go, at least right now, Cottage Grove. Like,
8149 South Cottage. 8149 South Cottage in the parking lot. That's going to be the staging area. 8149 South Cottage in the parking lot.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. 60 Adam 52.
Please, just be advised, we got a couple of drones up right here.
Extra 633.
X-ray 633.
Can you show open there 651 inside the apartment 8210 1 William or crime scene?
X-ray 633, 10-4. We got you holding the crime scene inside the apartment. Was that apartment 2?
1 William.
Apartment 1 William, 10-4. 60 Adam 52.
60 Adam 62. I'm calling you right now.
Thank you.
4262.
4262.
We need a couple officers block the traffic off right here, 82 and Cottage.
All right, 10-4. We need some officers to block all traffic 82nd and Cottage. 82nd and Cottage. 831. Are you on Zone 8 Air? 831?
831, 10-4.
All right, 10-4. What about 524? 524, I see you in that area also. Can you block traffic?
6 Paul 42.
6 Paul 42.
Spock, if you let the command van know that they could get in off of Cottage on 82nd, it's clear.
All right, 10-4. And if we have the command van on Zone 8 Air, you can come off of 82nd and Cottage. That area is clear.
699.
699.
Give the order over the air. Everybody's turn off in-car cameras and body-worn cameras. All need to be shut off. And in-car cameras. In-car cameras, body-worn cameras. Shut them off.
All right, 10-4. And for all units on scene on this 10-1, all units on scene, please shut off your all cameras. Shut off body-worn cameras, car cameras. All cameras are shut off now.
600 X-ray.
600 X-ray.
Can I get a location for 699?
699. Are you still in front of 8210 South Drexel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 210 South Drexel. All right.
Where do we end up? Where do we end up setting up news and the command van? Where do we end up putting them at?
8149 South Cottage in the parking lot. 8149 South Cottage in the parking lot.
Okay. 4261 Adam.
4361 Adam.
3 David X-ray. Transporting one subject to UFC for a show up. Last 300 miles is 458.
4361 Adam 10-4. We got you going to UFC with a possible. It's 2236. 2236. Next unit.
12.
I heard a 12.
2212.
2212.
We're going to be doing the transfer for the person at 83 Drexel 864 David, I believe.
10-4, we got you going into the area with one possible. This is the one that 864 David had. 2236.
634.
634.
We landed squad 556 on the miles.
2236.
642.
All units stand by for 1 second. All right, for the units, be advised, we got information for the police, 81st and Cottage, and 81st. They came in anonymous. There's a male black currently outside on scene saying, oh yeah, I did it. That's why he's dead. Laughing out loud, walking in paradise. He's wearing a ski mask, all black clothing with an orange vest. If anyone can check that area.
Say it again, what?
It came over as information for the police. It could be a zebra, unknown. 81st and Cottage, we have a male black currently outside saying, oh yeah, I did it. That's why he's dead. Started laughing. He's wearing all black clothing with a ski mask and an orange vest. 81st and Cottage. Is anyone right there?
564 is all. Well, we're right here. We don't see anymore. Right there, this person.
642.
10-4, thank you. 6 Paul 42, go ahead.
642. Could you announce to make sure that all body cams are shut off?
10-4. And again, for all units on the 10-1, again, for 6 Paul 42 now, all cameras are to be shut off. All body-worn cameras, all car cameras are to be shut off.
523.
523.
523, show us on 8001 Ingleside, with a possible one detained. Wearing all black shoes, dreads, and black hits.
All right, 10-4, we got you at 8001 South Ingleside with a possible. Wearing all black shoes with dreads and blonde tips.
4262, can you reroute the CTA traffic northbound, southbound?
We notify them. We can try calling again.
X-ray 642.
X-ray 642.
We landed 221.
Got your landing 2239.
523.
Try again.
23. We don't have anybody that's going to be able to do a show up, or do we?
Right. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that's available to do a show up. If you have a possible, take them to the area for 620.
3 David X-ray.
3 David X-ray.
Ma'am, media staging for the incident is the northeast corner of 82nd and Cottage. Northeast corner of 82nd and Cottage. Media staging.
All right, 10-4. Media staging is going to be on the southeast corner of 82nd and Cottage.
Northeast corner, Scott.
Correction. Northeast corner for media staging.
6 Paul 42.
6 Paul 42.
Squad, is the command van on the air?
Do we have command van on the air, Zone 8, command van to Zone 8? Do we have command van on Zone 8's air? 6 Paul 42 doesn't look like they're on our air.
All right, squad, I know there's a lot going on, but if they do come on the air, could you let them know that we wanted to have the stage at 82, at the 82nd and Drexel?
All right, 10-4. So for command van, it's going to be 82nd and Drexel. All right, that's command van 10-4, 82nd and Drexel for your staging area for command van. Next unit.
We're in the east alley of Drexel with our K9 deployed.
Who's on the east alley of Drexel with K9 deployed?
4754 and 5.
4754, you're on the east alley of Drexel on 82nd with K9 deployed?
804, we're doing a yard-to-yard with the K9.
All right, 10-4. All units on scene be advised. 4754 is going yard-to-yard with K9 deployed on the east alley of Drexel.
523.
523.
523. We're taking one to the area. What's the mileage? 164 in the mileage.
Got you going with one possible to the area, 10-4, 2241.
560.
460.
It's 560. Squad, where's 523 at right now?
Which sergeant are you looking for?
I'm 560. Where's 523 right now, squad?
523 is just taking off with a possible going to the area.
So let's hold it for a second on me. Where are they at?
All right. 423. Can you drop anchor 423, 460, correction, 523. 523. Drop anchor, 560 needs to talk to you. Where are you at?
523, we're on 80th in Maryland.
On the way.
All All right, 10-4. 423, stay right there, okay? 460 is coming your way.
530.
530.
Any 5th District cars that leave 82nd and Drexel and go to the area, please stay N5 to handle jobs. We have jobs pending.
All right, 530. Did you say that any 5th District cars that are not going to the area?
Stay N5, drop off their potentials. We need cars back N5 to handle jobs.
All right, 10-4. For any cars assigned to the 5th District, unless you're making a transport or assisting and otherwise, you can head back to 5. Thank you so much for the assist.
613.
613. 613, go.
What is the RTP?
It's going to be John 283-172. Again, John 283-172. On event 14437, 14437. So far we have it for a 041 Adam. Let me know if you need to change it. X-ray 642, can you move your car? Correction, X-ray 643, can you move your car?
5141 Eddie.
5141 Eddie.
Yes, well, can you throw this on my box, please?
10-4, you have it now. 422 for info.
422.
You sent the plate. What was that for?
That was for the stolen vehicle on that 6-4. Fast more supposed to the recovery.
10-4.
Clear 82nd, the command van's coming down.
All units clear 82nd Street. All units clear 82nd Street.
4261 Adam, show us landing at UFC with possible ending mileage is 463.
463, got you landing at UFC. It's going to be 2246.
4261 Charlie.
4261 Charlie.
Squad, I need to get a mobile with the 663 team.
Do we have 663 on the air, 663 for a mobile? Or anyone in the 663 team?
X-ray 16, whoever has 8204, they needed to move them. The detectives and stuff needed to move the car. It's on the corner of, I think I'm on Maryland right now. I'm with Drexal. So they can move their car. Whoever got their car.
All right, for all units in 10-1, if you have outside 8204, 8204, move it. 699, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry to do this because I know at the same time that we have this going on, we have all the calls for service that we have to handle. Can you grab 2 cars from each surrounding district to come and help us out in the district and answer calls?
10-4, we're going to start asking.
Car for David.
Car for David.
So if there's an evidence tech or an ET supervisor, have them meet me at 8210 on Drexal, please. Any evidence tech or evidence tech supervisor.
All right, 10-4. And for all you, if we have an E-Tech or an E-Tech sergeant, please meet car for David at 8210 South Drexal. Any E-Techs or E-Tech sergeant, 8210 South Drexal.
20.
Was that 620?
Car 42.
5820.
5820, go ahead.
I'm an E-Tech sergeant. I'm still in Holman Square getting that stuff ready. We'll be there in about 20 minutes.
All right, 10-4. Car for David, did you copy? E-Techs are giving me an ETA of 20 minutes. Next unit.
Car 42.
Car 42.
I know 699 came over asking for cars from the neighboring districts, but can you also get 1 car from Area 1 from their districts to help us out on these calls?
10-4, will do.
Thank you, ma'am.
400.
400.
Yeah, we'll be down here at 83rd and Drexel, and could you find out if we have, make sure we have cars helping 6 out, and make sure we know what units are over here helping out so we can keep track of everybody.
10-4.
599.
Was that 695?
599, so 2 of my cars over there, if they haven't already left, you can have 2 come back.
All right, per 599, we can keep 2 from 510-4. 522, Robert. 522, Robert.
522, Robert. Back over. I'll go back on my phone. Thank you. Come over, okay?
522, Robert came up. 522, Robert. Are you available or were you blocking something?
Legally for available, so where you need this?
All right, 10-4. We're going to start with the oldest. If you can check on a suspicious person, it's going to be 7505 South Stewart, 7505 South Stewart. The Mari calls saying that he recognizes 2 males that jumped him about a month ago. They're standing at the corner. The descriptions are in the ticket.
Unfortunately.
All right, and for all units, if you're assigned to the 4th and 6th district, as for right now, If you have a car, log in as an X-ray car. Whatever your beat is, log in as an X-ray car for now, please.
4607.
4607.
Okay, we're just on citywide. We had a couple officers that need to get cleaned up. They're involved with the scene. We do need a couple of relief officers over here at 8224 where they were posted.
8224 South Drexal?
Correct. In the alley.
All right, 10-4. How many reliefs do you need?
Relief 2.
All right, 10-4. All right, and for the units, we're getting information for 80th and Cottage and 80th. A female caller says that the police are being recorded from an apartment building near the 10-1. She heard them say they had to go. Then the recording stopped. The caller is watching through the Citizen app. 520. All right, and for the units on the 10-1, if you can clear up, if you can become available, we need 2 reliefs at 8224 South Drexal per 4605. They have 2 officers over there that were covering something that need to be relieved. 1125, 1125.
1125.
1125, can you assist relieving one of the units per 4607, 8224 South Drexal?
1125, we'll do that.
1125, 10-4, thank you. 8224 South Drexal. It's going to be 2 units from 4607. And for the units getting 1 ticket, came over as information for the police, 8238 South Ingleside, 8238 South Ingleside. A male caller says that he saw the suspect with the gray jogging pants throw the firearm in the yard at this location. It says that CPD was looking at the wrong location for the weapon. He was watching from his window. Is anyone close to 8233 South Ingleside?
4261 boy, we'll check it out.
4261 boy, 10-4.
Give me that again. Give me that address again, Scott.
8238 South Ingleside. 8238 South Ingleside in the backyard. Actually, it says that he threw it in the yard. They didn't specify if it was the front or the back, but he said in the yard.
47 third. And I'm going to head over there for an article search.
Who's going to head somewhere for an article search?
21, 8233 Ingleside. I'll bring the dog back there, see if you can find it first.
8233, 10-4.
4261, is it 8233 or 8238?
The citizen gave us 8238 South Ingleside. 8238 South Ingleside in the yard.
5240.
5240.
Squad, a unit had possibly multiple people detained. I think it was on Maryland. Do you have an address for that?
Stand by. 523.
523.
523, you had a possible on Maryland, correct?
We had a possible that we detained on 8001 Ingleside. We then started transporting and we stopped at 80 in Maryland to meet with 560. We are now transporting into the area.
All right, 10-4. Was it 864, David, then, that had the one on Maryland, the one possible on Maryland?
864 David, ours was on Drexal at 8232 South Drexal.
All right, 10-4. Stand by. I'm going to keep scrolling through the ticket.
4261 Adam.
4261 Adam.
He was transporting as possible from UFC to the area 463 last miles.
All right, 10-4. 4261 Adam, where did you catch this possible at?
Say again?
This possible that you transported to UFC for a show-up, where did you find him at? What address?
83 Ingleside.
83 and Ingleside, 10-4. Did anybody had a possible in Maryland?
5240.
5240.
Well, I got 2 on Ingleside, 1 on Drexel. If there are any more, please just hit me up on the radio.
All right, 10-4. For all units, if you have a possible, let us know. We have 5240 on the air.
4721.
4721.
Come on, 47, or actually 4600. Is he here?
4600 with the mobile with 4721. 4600 for the mobile with 4721.
I'll get him on citywide, so.
10-4.
Hey, Squad, for that caller describing where the firearm was caught, did he give an exact location on the yard?
Negative. He just said in the yard. It says that he saw a suspect with a gray jogging pants throw the firearm in the yard.
Anyone trying to get a call back on that?
10-4, we'll try a call back.
PH2, we also canvassed that backyard, the couple backyards, the address, north and south. We didn't pick up anything.
All right, 10-4. 4261, boy, did you copy? PH2 also canvassed the area, didn't see anything.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, and for the unit, it had came over as they checked the well-being, 8210 to 8212 South Ingleside, 8210 to 8212 South Ingleside, for a female caller that said he's in apartment 3 William, and then there was an open line with arguing with the male, saying he's threatening her with a knife and a pipe. No answer on callbacks. 611.
611. If you hold it over here on Drexal, I'm going to crime scene. I'm not letting you know what it is.
All right, 10-4.
60 Adam 40.
60 Adam 40.
Squad, that ambulance just pulled up at 82nd in Maryland.
You said an ambulance just pulled up?
Yeah, the officer was looking for an ambulance earlier. They're at 82nd in Maryland, just pulled up. Ambulance 24.
All right, 10-4.
723.
All right, did we... Who requested an ambulance for 82nd in Maryland? It could be something unrelated.
Squad, could you have some of the units out here? Squad, I know about 5 minutes ago they requested an ambulance and it's here.
All right, for the units, did anybody request an ambulance for 82nd in Maryland? Who had requested an ambulance over there?
800X.
800 X-ray?
Yeah, Squad, I need all available officers on scene that aren't doing anything to meet me on 82nd Street at the alley between Maryland and Drexal.
All right. All right, 10-4. For all of the units, if you're not preoccupied doing something, can you please meet 800 X-ray in the alley between Maryland and Drexel on 82nd? For all units on scene, if you're not already doing something, please head over to the alley between Maryland and Drexel on 82nd. See 800 X-ray. Next unit.
4880, 8245 South Drexel. We got 2 open doors in the basement. The only access is through the back.
All right, we have 2 open doors, 8245 South Drexel. Access is going to be through the back, 2 open doors.
411.
411.
You gotta come in.
Requesting a CTA to reroute the bus on 83rd.
10-4. CTA was notified to reroute buses on Cottage, all directions, and on 83rd, all directions.
841.
841.
Hey, we got a civilian over here. He got a picture of the offender and saying that we have him detained. 8237 Ingleside. The civilian's got a picture of this guy.
All right, 10-4. 4261 Adam.
4261 Adam.
Did you copy? 841 is saying that they have a citizen that has pictures of the offenders. They're saying that we have them, that he was picked up at 8237 South Ingleside. Did you get a positive ID at UOC or no?
10-4 is. They said it was one of them.
All right, 841. You want to send that picture to somebody?
Chicago zone. Yeah, I got multiple detectives over here right now.
All right, 10-4. Cook County, car 4, go ahead.
Yeah, we have people working the alleys. Just, you know, we got about 20 or 30 people working it. Anybody has any leads they want us to follow up on or anything we can get, we'll let you know. We're also running every plate that we got here, see if anything goes back to 82 times.
All right, 10-4. All units be advised. Cook County is on scene. They have about 20 to 30 people. They're working the alley. If you have any leads or any information, let us know.
5899.
5899.
Someone looking for forensics on Maryland?
Try again.
Someone looking for forensics on Maryland?
And again, for any units on scene, if you were looking for an ambulance at 82nd and Maryland, the ambulance is there. Ambulance 24 is on scene. If you were requesting for an ambulance, let us know. But they're there. They're on scene. 82nd and Maryland.
Is anyone looking for forensics on Maryland?
699 for info.
8245 Drexel is clear.
8245 Drexel is clear. 10-4. Is anyone looking for forensics on the scene? Is anyone looking for forensics?
61242.
61242.
Well, let forensics know that we're at 82nd and Drexel.
All right, 10-4. 5899. Did you copy? 82nd and Drexel.
4670 Adam on the zone.
4270.
4670 Adam.
4670 Adam. Go ahead.
Yeah, squad. Just for clarification, did they clear that open door that they found?
10-4. Somebody said that 8245 Drexel was clear.
Thank you.
634.
634.
Do you have 610 Adam Sergeant Tovar contact us?
10-4. Sergeant Tovar, if you can call 634. Sergeant Tovar, if you can call 634. 723.
4724.
4724.
Is there a staging for the media?
10-4. The media was going to be staging on the northeast corner of, northeast corner of 82nd and Cottage. Northeast corner of 82nd and Cottage was for the media.
10-4, because we got a freelance over here. We're about to direct them that way.
10-4. All right, 723. Back at you. I'm going to drop it in the box, okay? A person with a knife, 8212 South Ingleside.